Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday, which means happy just like, oh, we're getting to the weekend, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Um, but there's a lot to cover before we get to the weekend. A lot. So we're going to break into all of it, especially because Andy Cohen is firing back at Leah McSweeney's lawsuit, her claims. He has a lot that he's saying, and I'm kind of nervous for her, actually, not for him. I want to hear what you guys think, but before we do get to that point, obviously we have to go through the thick of it. Smash that like button, show some love. Let's jump right
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
in. Okay, guys. So let's get into the Andy Cohen of it all because this is an absolute freaking shit show. Now, thank you to Page Six in this exclusive. Andy Cohen is ripping Leah McSweeney's lawsuit as a shakedown, and she's calling him a bully. So their lawyers are trading blows. Now, Andy Cohen is calling former Real Housewives of New York City star Leah McSweeney's bombshell lawsuit against him a shakedown and claims that Leah is trying to force an unjustified settlement with the Bravo host. To be fair, I just want to say this really quick. I thought in my head when if you're going to do a lawsuit, right? If you're going to sue somebody and you're going to make it about you and like you felt like they were trying to encourage your drinking and all of these other things, then make it about that. I didn't necessarily understand her bringing in these allegations against Andy Cohen. That felt like it would be a separate lawsuit. But then I think that she was trying to use the allegations against Andy Cohen sort of in a way that she explained as like he fostered this environment. Look, he did this too. But I don't think it landed. Okay, wait. It keeps going. Now, McSweeney's attorneys told Page Six that his response is just an attempt to bully alleged victims like Leah into silence. Leah's lawsuit, filed late last month, alleged that Andy Cohen likes to snort cocaine with some of the housewife stars, and that part of the group of people who tried to exploit her substance issues, um, she said that he's a part of that. And it wasn't just her substance issues, but it was also her mental health struggles and a cynical attempt to drive up ratings. Okay. I mean, Leah, you are coming in strong, girl. But Andy Cohen's lawyer calls the cocaine allegations categorically false and writes in a letter to Leah McSweeney's legal team, seen by Page Six. Mr. Cohen never used this substance with any cast member on any Real Housewives show or with any Bravo people. Leah McSweeney's lawsuit claims that Andy Cohen, who is also executive producer of Roni and its spinoff, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, engages in the use of this substance with housewives that he employs, and that Andy Cohen's proclivity for the usage of the substance with his employees is well known throughout the Real Housewives franchise. Now, the reality star who's in recovery made the allegations about Andy and the substance as part of her case, alleging that the network is built on a culture that thrives off of drug and alcohol use, and that Bravo preyed on her alcohol problem by either intentionally exacerbating it or preventing her from seeking help in a cynical attempt to boost its own viewership. She's also suing Bravo Shed Media, which is, the production company that makes Roni and Ultimate Girls Trip, and Warner Media, which owns Shed. Now, this is my other thing. This is where I feel like she kind of loses this. One, you didn't get on to Roni Legacy, so you're bitter. Two, you didn't get asked back, so you're bitter. And three, I understand that like when people I know people who like really heavily struggle with alcohol abuse. And I get that that is an issue. But you claiming that they are trying to set you up. Nobody forced you to sign a contract, girl. No one, not one person. This is nobody. You are a big girl. Put your big girl pants on and let's keep it moving because this does not make any fucking sense. Like, if somebody harassed you behind the scenes, okay. If somebody called you certain names behind the scenes, Okay. They made you feel uncomfortable. They made the work like those things, yes. But you sort of lose the argument when you came in season one and you filmed. You were a drunk mess. You were a shit show. You didn't mind. Season two, you found the Lord. You were sober. And that was a different journey for you. Okay. Then Ultimate Girls Trip, you were just awful to watch. And that's just my opinion. But like you kept putting yourself in this situation because you wanted the money, you wanted the fame, you wanted the notoriety. You wanted all of it. That was a choice as an adult that you made. You make a deal with the devil. That's the bed that you're making. Like, and I'm not calling Bravo the devil. I'm saying like you made this deal. Nobody else made it. Now, Andy Cohen's lawyer, Oren Snyder of Gibson, Dunn, and Crutcher, says in the fiery letter that Leah McSweeney's lawsuit is littered with false, offensive, and defamatory statements about Andy Cohen and tells her legal team, "We demand that you immediately retract and withdraw all allegations relating to Mr. Cohen's purported cocaine use." In addressing Leah's attorney, the letter says, "The allegations were obviously made up by you and or your client to achieve maximum tabloid clickbait value in the hopes of weaponizing these false allegations, along with other lies that permeate the complaint, as leverage to force an unjustified settlement. It will not. Instead, this conduct only subjects you and your client to independent and substantial legal exposure." The letter added that an allegation of drug use in the workplace is a serious charge and also claims that your reason for inventing the false allegations in the first place to create a media frenzy and pressure in an attempt to force a settlement. The letter also accuses Leah McSweeney's lawsuit of unfairly trying to garner up media coverage and adds these allegations are missing every detail, including the who, where, and when. Andy Cohen's team adds in this statement, "We demand that you issue an immediate public retraction and apologize to Andy Cohen, Mr. Cohen. Every day you fail to do so only increases the damages suffered by Andy Cohen. A number of Bravo stars have stuck up for him on social media and in interviews following the lawsuit." Leah McSweeney's attorney, Sarah M. Matz and Adelman Matz PC, told Page Six in response that Andy Cohen had his counsel and PR agents write threatening letters to give to the press. Writing them is hardly surprising. Mr. Cohen is accustomed to using his power in the media to scare and intimidate people like Leah McSweeney so that they will not speak out. Andy Cohen's attempt to discredit and intimidate Leah to deter her from engaging in legally protected activity in court is exactly the type of retaliation that this lawsuit was brought to address and only furthers the evidence for Leah McSweeney. She added, "We do not intend to litigate this matter in the press, and if Andy Cohen wants to address Leah's claims, we suggest that he do so in court, not in a letter for the press." Oh, God, this is a shit show. Now, this obviously comes amid a flurry of legal activity involving Andy, Bravo, and various producers. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville has also sent a legal letter claiming that Andy sexually harassed her by sending her a video in which he said he was planning to have sex with the third Bravo star while thinking about Brandi and inviting her to watch said video. Andy said that the remarks were made in jest, but apologized, acknowledging that the remarks were inappropriate. Meanwhile, Caroline Manzo, who has claimed that Brandi sexually harassed her while filming Ultimate Girls Trip, has filed a lawsuit against Andy Cohen and Bravo, claiming that they plied Brandi with alcohol in hopes that she would sexually pursue Caroline Manzo. What the is actually happening? Okay, guys. By the way, I just want to say it is 11:30 in the morning, and my eye. So I was here this time last year when we were getting into this new house, and then we went back to Florida. The pollen is crazy, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm literally sitting here using eye allergy relief. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Smash that like button, show some love, pop off in the comments, and let us know what you think. Love you guys.